Welcome back, guys. Today, we are bringing you a story that has inspired millions around the world. This is the story of Bethany Hamilton. For Bethany Hamilton, her biggest fear, the absolute unthinkable, came true. But instead of it being the nightmare she imagined, it became the answer to her prayers. You may remember hearing about her on the news. At 13 years old, Bethany Hamilton lost her arm to a 14-foot tiger shark. But just 4 weeks later, she was back in the ocean, relearning how to surf, and would later go on to win a national title. In her words, "You don't need easy, you just need possible." Now, as we dive into Bethany's story of inspiration and courage, you'll learn how she turned a life-altering event into a powerful lesson. It all started in Hawaii. The day Bethany was born, her family was overjoyed. Being born and raised in a family of surfers, it pushed Bethany to follow in her parents' footsteps. According to her, she started getting into surfing at the young age of 7. Her friends used to drag her to the beach, and slowly she started to love being in the ocean. She started competing the second she could. Her parents used to drive her around and take her to each competition, and Bethany was a true star. By the time she was 8, she realized she wanted to be a pro surfer. After competing in local amateur contests around Kauai, she started to get more and more attention. One of her first major events was the R and Manoni contest on Oahu, where she won. Even at a young age, her promising career path in surfing was beginning to take shape. Bethany always saw her passion for surfing as a gift from God. She wanted to glorify God through her surfing. Everything was going according to plan. She had joined different Bible studies and was all ready to conquer the world. To her family, Bethany's love for surfing and the ocean was clear. They believed that her natural talent would take her far in life, but life does not always go as planned. This was something the surfer had to learn the hard way. That too, at such a young age. Her life came to a halt on Halloween of 2003. She was out in the ocean surfing with her friend, her brother, and her dad. Her left arm was lounging over the side of her board when a 14-foot tiger shark bit down on her arm just below the shoulder. In a matter of seconds, she lost her left arm and also 60% of blood in her body. It was a miracle that she survived long enough to go to the hospital. She escaped with her life, but her arm was gone forever. There was just nothing more that the doctors could do in the situation. All her dreams came crashing down. Later on, Bethany explained how she never saw the shark coming. It literally came out of the blue. In her book, she wrote, "The water was crystal clear and calm. The waves were small and inconsistent, and I was just kind of rolling along with them, relaxing on my board with my right hand on the nose of the board and my left arm dangling in the cool water. I remember thinking, I hope the surf picks up soon, when suddenly there was a flash of gray." She added, "My left arm was gone almost to the armpit, along with a huge crescent-shaped chunk of my red, white, and blue surfboard. Most would have called it quits right there, just happy to be alive after staring death in the face. But not Bethany. She was physically scarred by the shark attack, but she refused to let it damage her emotionally. While spending her days in the hospital, she'd already started planning out what she was going to do in the future. After all, she was just 13 years old and had a long life to live. According to Bethany, it came to the point where she wondered if she was even going to be able to surf anymore. She thought, what am I going to do? Am I going to have to move to the mountains and snowboard or become a photographer? She had all these ideas, but deep inside her heart, she knew she wanted to at least try surfing again and give it a go, even after everything that had happened. In her own words, "I didn't know what God had planned for me, but I knew I still wanted to be a light for Him. He gave me peace through every situation and the strength to move on." Bethany realized that she couldn't let this be the end of her story. She knew that giving up on life wasn't an option, and that somehow she had to find a way to keep going and to keep doing what she loved. So, about 3 weeks after the attack, she returned to her board. The experience was unlike anything. Bethany explained that when she got up on her third wave, she knew that second that she'd be surfing and being in the ocean as long as she was alive. This determination helped her achieve the impossible. More than a year after the attack, Bethany won her first national surfing title. It was completely unexpected. Everyone thought this would be the end for Bethany and her love for surfing, but she defied all odds against her and came back even stronger. But it wasn't always an easy journey. The surfer had to overcome a lot of stigma and challenges. Even with all this fame surrounding her, few expected Hamilton to reach the top level of the sport while surfing with just one arm. How would she be able to paddle fast enough to catch waves? Would her balance be permanently affected? Questions plagued the surfer's mind all the time. But Bethany practiced and practiced until she came out on the top. She did everything she could to prove her haters wrong in the end. However, it was when she got married and had a baby that she truly realized what she had lost all those years ago. It became difficult for her to manage her baby with just one arm. Still, throughout it all, Bethany has stayed true to herself. Since the attack, she has won numerous competitions and received many awards and sponsorship along the way. She also wrote a New York Times best-selling autobiography in 2004, which was turned into the 2011 film Soul Surfer. Her story of hope and faith has helped people around the world to rise up to the challenges they face in their lives. You see, life is not just about giving up on your dreams after the first obstacle you face, but rather about taking a step forward every day towards your goals. According to the surfer, it can sometimes surprise a person when they think about how something awful can make one's life so incredible and unexpected. Her story of survival has truly made a huge impact, not just in the world of surfing, but in the lives of people everywhere. Through her motivational speaking, she's been able to reach so many people in the world, especially the young ones. No matter where she is invited to give a speech, her message is always the same. It is to never give up on yourself, no matter what life throws at you. She has shown people that challenges, whether they are big or small, should never hold a person back. Instead, they should be used as a force to make you feel stronger. Not only that, but Bethany's influence has helped her start her own foundation called the Bethany Hamilton Foundation. Through this platform, she's been doing some amazing work. Over the years, she has helped young people, especially those with disabilities, find their own path to success. The foundation offers mentorship, resources, and opportunities for individuals to take on challenges and keep pushing forward no matter how tough things get. Her story is such a powerful reminder that setbacks don't define who we are. What matters is how we rise up, face those challenges, and keep moving forward to build the future we want. Bethany's journey isn't just about overcoming obstacles. It's about showing everyone that it's okay to fall, as long as you keep getting back up. Whether it's in surfing or life, she's proof that you can make it through anything if you stay determined and focused on your goals. As Bethany says, you never know when your next success will be. You can try to succeed as much as you want, but it's okay to sometimes put it off until it happens. Well, that's it from my side today, folks. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more motivating stories like this. Let me know which story we should cover next. Until next time, dream big and take action.